elsewhere.
I know what you're thinking. You're thinking I don't pay my taxes to keep a layabout Downing Street cat in employment. Well, if you must know, I spent all afternoon on mouse patrol. And even when I'm lazing around, it's actually personal development. And it gives me the energy I need to help our PM through her continuous crises. As you know, at the moment she's in another one, so maybe it's time to wake up and at least look like I care. Prime Minister.
Hi, Humphrey. Humphrey. Humphrey, Humphrey.
PM.
Where's Claire? She's been gone for ages.
I've no idea.
I don't know what she's doing.
Do I care? No.
What do I do, Humphrey? What do I do?
Well, with Claire, whatever it is, I can hear you from my basket.
Oh, speak of the devil.
What's up?
Where have you been?
I just popped out to meet a friend. I did come and try to tell you earlier, but I can't find you.
I was watering the garden.
Crying in the rose bushes.
Oh. No, do you want a cup of tea, or do you just want to talk?
Oh, I rode into office on a wave of enthusiasm and goodwill. The first gay Prime Minister this country has ever had. And now I'm about to lose it all.
Well, you won't lose me. And you've got your constituency home, which you've been renting out. And I'm rich.
Not you I'm going to miss.
Oh, charming.
Oh, I didn't mean it like that. It's Humphrey. Humphrey's the one I'm going to miss. I can't take him with me.
Humphrey.
Yes. I mean, I don't think he knows how much I love him. Not in a romantic way. No, as a confidant.
Yeah, because I'm sure the die-hard Tories had a tough enough time with you coming out of the closet, let alone rumours of sexual relations with our cat.
I don't know if he loves me. I mean, he purrs when I stroke him, but I don't really know. I mean, this is why I need Matilda to work her magic.
Well, if anyone can, she can.
The thing is, you know, I get cross with him from time to time when he rifles through all my papers and he types on my laptop.
Oh yeah, email gate.
Amazing how one wrong letter here or there causes such trouble. He typed it, you know, not me. I think he did it on purpose.
No, he didn't.
And when he jumps up on me, he digs his claws in. But I don't know if he knows how fond I am of him. I don't know if he loves me.
Well, have you told him how you feel?
No. I mean, I do talk to him. I talk to him when I stroke him. But he doesn't really understand me, so I didn't see the point. I don't really understand him, so...
Right, come into the lounge. Let's go and watch a bit of TV. Come on. You need a break. You never know. The new PM might not like cats and send him to you.
So you think I'm toasting?
No, I was trying to cheer you up.
Oh, great job.
Oh.
I've got to wait here for the phone call anyway.
Well, you know where I am.
Right, we've got to go through all these papers.
Get your head out of those papers and feed me.
Would you stop it? What do you want?
What do I have to do to get your attention? Pull on your desk?
If the Standards Committee find against me, I'm out for sure. For heaven's sake! Do you want feeding?
And the penny drops.
Look, I'm not in the mood. Go and catch a mouse or something.
A mouse? There aren't any mice round here. I'm such a good mouser, they don't dare come round here anymore.
Why doesn't he call? This is so stressful, I don't need all this.
Well, as long as my cat food keeps coming, I don't care. This stressful stuff better not threaten my cat food supply.
Oh, Humphrey, what have I done?
Or not done.
Oh, Humphrey, come here!
Oh,
no!
No, not the fur coat. Oh dear. Oh, cry on someone else. I feel like a sponge that needs wringing out. There, Prime Minister. Now get off me.
Oh, you're all over me when you want feeding. I'm in a crisis. I need a hug. You get all standoffish.
I don't mind being stroked, but being hugged and cried on is a bit much. My fur's all matted now.
I have made your fur all matted, haven't I?
Really?
But I will get you some food in a minute, Humphrey. Actually, I wish I was a cat. It must be lovely, mustn't it? Sit in a sheepskin rug in front of a roaring fire, having your tummy tickled, being stroked.
I wish you'd spare me the details of your intimacies with Claire.
Anyway, you want feeding, don't you?
Your most astute observation since you came to power, Prime Minister. Now go and get my kitty cat.
But I bet the second I leave the study for the kitchen, that phone's going to ring, just like it does when I go to the toilet. Can't you feed yourself?
Oh yes, give me a tin opener and I'll make merry.
But I haven't done anything wrong. It was just an administrative error.
If you get thrown out, maybe your successor will feed me more promptly. Or maybe they won't.
You have been a good Prime Minister, really.
I mean, the taxpayer pays for my food. You don't even have to pay for it. How would you like it if you were hungry and had to beg for food?
If I stood outside on the steps of number 10 and I found myself reading that long, really long list of Tory party failings, and I promised to put them right, well, I've no idea it would all end like this.
Oh, you'll be fine. People like you always come out smelling of roses. Now just get my kitty cat.
I will be all right, won't I, Humphrey?
If I say yes, will I get some dinner?
Well, hasn't he phoned yet?
No.
Oh, come on, come into the lounge. Let's just watch a bit of telly, hang out.
I can't miss his call. But he's doing it on purpose, you know. He's waiting till the last possible minute. He is just a smug, sadistic...
Oh, Claire, feed me, Claire. Supper time.
Oh, hello, Humphrey.
Oh, you're looking lovely, Claire. I purr even more. Will you bring me my dinner?
Have you fed him?
No! I'm tied to the desk. Not literally, obviously.
Sometimes, eh?
Right, don't worry, Humphrey. I'll go and get you your dinner, and then we can leave the Prime Minister to her thoughts.
Oh, thank goodness. I know I'm needed, but I can't be an effective comforter when my tummy's rumbling and my caring nature just takes a back seat.
Oh no! There's no cat food! The cupboard is bare, poor Humphrey.
If I don't get fed soon, I might start eating you both.
So, there's no cat food in the fridge?
Well, go and get some then. Nobody's going to recognise you.
Oh, charming. Alright, Humphrey. I'm going to go out, get you some kitty cats, and I'll get you a little jar of that gourmet stuff you like, just as an apology.
Oh, if PM goes, I'll so miss you, Claire. If I could hug you, I would.
You're going to give me a high five?
Oh, that's so cute. Oh, before you go,
Mm-hmm.
do you really think this Matilda woman can help?
I don't know.
Well, she didn't. Well, she seemed not very good, yes. And Humphrey didn't seem to like her.
Well, worth giving it a try. But while I'm out, I'll give her a call. If she's nearby, I can pick her up. I'll see you later. Bye, Humphrey.
And the cupboards really are bare.
I fear I'm going to need to talk with Humphrey sooner rather than later.
Do be back soon, Claire. My tummy's emptier than the Commons on a Friday afternoon.
Oh, why hasn't he called? He said he'd call by 8 o'clock. Now it's 7:30.
Oh, relax. He said Crossrail would be finished 3 years ago when he was in transport. And it still isn't. How's that for being late?
It's a shame you don't understand a word I say, Humphrey. You live here, we feed you, we fuss you. I make you feel better. Yes, I do. You make me feel better. It's a pretty good relationship, all in all. I just feel there should be more. I am a cat person, even if I do get cross with you at times.
I suppose there are worse places to live than 10 Downing Street. I mean, how many cats are civil servants?
But I won't survive a no-confidence vote. My ratings are the worst they've been in years.
Oh dear.
You do look thoughtful, Humphrey. Are you thinking about Claire coming back with your dinner? I know what you're thinking.
No, you don't. And you don't want to either.
Sir John?
Yes, I called up a quick word with Claire on her way to Tesco Express.
Oh, right.
I've come to see you in person. So glad you're in.
I'm not. You're hallucinating.
Oh, very droll, Prime Minister. Ooh, Humphrey's in a bit of a mood, isn't he?
Don't touch me, you creepy bastard. I just washed my fur.
Come and sit over here on my lap, Humphrey.
I'd like to sit on your laptop, actually. It's warmer.
No, don't do that. Oh, no. Oh, what do you want, Sir John?
Yes, well, I thought I'd come and see you in person. So much nicer than doing it over the phone, don't you think?
Is it?
Yes, well, I thought, shall I speak to her over the phone or in the flesh?
Well, it's quite like being given the choice between being shot or stabbed.
Well, the Standards Committee have been meeting since 5 this afternoon, and it was quite a contest with strong views on both sides.
Oh, just tell her the result, you oaf.
3 for and 3 against, so even. So, as I am the chairman, I had the casting vote. And although I really hated doing it, I felt the party should be given the opportunity to have their say. So, when I leave here and get home, I shall be writing to the Speaker of the House of Commons directly to inform him of my decision to put a confidence motion before the House to be discussed by the end of the week. And whatever happens, the Standards Committee will be involved. I shall see myself out, Prime Minister.
Well, that's it then, Humphrey. You best say goodbye to number 10.
Oh no, if Dilip or Darius end up in my study, I'll die.
Oh, Humphrey!
There, Prime Minister. Yes, don't touch me there.
Oh, I'm sorry, Humphrey. I didn't mean to touch you there.
Apology accepted.
You just sit there in your cat bed. This bastard. I hate Sir John. He's had his knife into me ever since I became PM. And I got in that damn position. With any luck, someone will assassinate him.
We live in hope.
If only I could find a way of knowing what you're thinking. I said to Claire, I have to know if our whole relationship has been based on a lie before I leave.
Okay.
I won't be able to sleep until I know. Actually, I don't think I'll be able to sleep when I do know.
Well, I'll sleep on your behalf.
It's nearly 10. Where have you been?
Oh, I found somebody.
Oh, Claire, you darling. Oh, I am a very pampered pussy.
Oh, come on, Humphrey. Let's take you into the kitchen and you can have your dinner.
Oh.
Crazy cat lady. Oh, sorry. Did I say that out loud?
You did, but I forgive you, Prime Minister.
Well, Humphrey is just having his dinner, but it doesn't take him long. He woofs it down.
What's it? Oh, Prime Minister, what a marvellous play of words, if I do say so.
What?
Well, you said woof, sit down. Dogs go woof, cats don't.
Oh!
Talking of cats, I'll go and see if he's finished his dinner. He won't be able to jump back up on that desk, he'll be so stuffed.
Oh, it's getting exciting, isn't it? See?
Yes.
I'm getting very excited.
Come on, Humphrey.
Here he is.
There you go. You comfy?
Oh, pardon me.
Well, I'm ready.
Getting my dinner, Claire. Thank you so much.
Well,
I'm sorry I took so long, Prime Minister, but my friend, Catalina, had to make up the magic potion, the magic dust. She had to make it up special, like, so that's going to be another £50.
good grief.
Go on. Yeah, I'll cover it.
Okay.
So, are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Just quickly, before you start, can you just pass me that bit of work? I'll do that while you're
I'm sorry.
chatting with the cat.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Right. So, you ready?
Yes, yes, yes. We're ready.
Brace yourselves. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle.
That's what Darius says when he's having a wee.
Right, well, I'm going to park myself here, and I'm going to wait for everything to unfold and watch the magic happen.
If I pretend it doesn't work, maybe she'll go away. Or maybe she won't. Decisions.
Oh, Humphrey, can you hear me?
Yes, Prime Minister.
Oh my God! I actually heard him. I heard what he said. It wasn't news, it was actual words.
Oh, that's great, so I can't hear him.
I've always understood you, Prime Minister, and what's going on, because I'm a supremely intelligent cat with an exemplary pedigree.
Do you always call me Prime Minister?
Of course.
Oh, well, why don't you call me Sophie?
Well, have you not heard of Pussy Protocol? Claire has.
Why is he looking at me like that?
I'm not sure. I'm quite sorry for all the times that I get cross with you. You know, when you type things on my laptop or you claw me or something.
Apologies accepted.
Why do you get cross with me?
Well, sometimes because when I get hungry, I get hangry. And sometimes I get grouchy because your self-pitying monologues get on my wit.
It's just that I'm a failure as a PM. All my policies backfire. The electorate hate me. My cabinet colleagues hate me. Oh, Humphrey!
Not the tears and hugs again.
Don't you like it when I hug you?
Well, sometimes, but never when you cry all over me, and you've cried far too much lately over me, and you don't even blow me dry afterwards.
How could I have been so thoughtless?
So you are capable of thinking of others then? This is a side you haven't seen before.
Of course I am, Humphrey. I appreciate you. I appreciate that you don't stab me in the back, that you don't brief against me to the press, or put notes on the back of my jacket when I leave the chamber.
That would be difficult.
But I can't understand how renting my flat got out into the press. Nobody knew about it.
You really should have declared that, you know.
Oh, and you're perfect, are you?
Perfect, as the old joke goes.
Well, I have been renting it out since I moved in here. Dilip, he does it. He's rented his house since he moved in next door.
But he declared it.
Yes, well...
I've been here 15 years, and I've known people who've done a lot worse, and they're still here, even though they should have resigned.
The thing is, I like living here. I like having staff. I like having you and Claire. I'd have gone mad months ago if it hadn't been for you two.
Well, we've known each other for years. You've only been seeing Claire for 7 months.
Is that all? Seems longer.
Matilda, you can tell Claire the PM appreciates her.
But she can't hear you. But I can. Claire can hear me, can't you, Claire?
Yes, it's only Humphrey I can't hear.
Well, he says he loves you.
Oh, I love you too, Humphrey. He's just doing a kiss with his little paw.
Always the gentleman, cat.
Mwah.
Thank you, Claire.
How much of all the stuff that I pour out to you do you actually understand?
Oh, most of it, including the rather colourful way you describe your colleagues and adversaries from time to time.
Oh, sorry, Humphrey. If you're offended, I'll tone it down a little bit, yeah?
Oh, it's all right. It just sounds wrong coming out of your mouth.
If you could give me one piece of advice right now, what would it be?
Just one.
All right, make it 2.
Well, don't let the spell wear off and start standing up to your backbenchers. They're running rings round you, know.
Thank you.
And as a buy 2, get 1 free, get rid of Darius. The idea that windbag could end up in your chair chills me to the bone. He so wants your job. It's an open secret in Cabinet. He's always bad-mouthing you when you leave the room and saying how useless you are.
What a treacherous
Yes. Language, Prime Minister.
Any other members of the Cabinet out to get me?
Oh, God, yes. But I think only Darius or Dilip might actually stand. I suppose Tony might, but he can't even run health, let alone the country. I suppose Keith might.
Yeah, all right, stop there. Sorry, it's just that I wonder if I've actually got any friends in Cabinet, whether they're all a load of bats. Sorry. They ought to remember who put them in Cabinet, though.
How about a reshuffle and ruffle some feathers?
Matilda? Yes, Prime Minister? Do you think we could keep this arrangement forever?
I'm very sorry, Prime Minister. The incantation can only be used once and only for 10 minutes.
Well, Humphrey, I promise you that if I do get the elbow, I'll make sure nobody else gets their hands on you, even if I have to smuggle you out under my jumper.
Why?
Well, because I need my confidant now more than ever.
Is that the only reason?
Yes, what other reason would there be?
Well, nobody will notice a slightly bigger paunch.
Humphrey?
Oh, forgot you could understand me for a moment.
Anyway, you're a fine one to talk. You look like Garfield.
Who?
Oh, never mind, he's just another cat.
We better not show his face round here.
You'll have to excuse me a minute. I've got
Thanks for sharing.
I mean, I know I didn't tell anyone about renting out my constituency home. I should have done. But I don't deserve to be scrutinised by the Standards Committee. I didn't really think it was necessary. I mean, who knew? Obviously the tenants knew, but I can't see why they would have gone to the press. I guess you knew, but you would... Oh no. You didn't email the press, did you?
No, Prime Minister. I would never have betrayed a confidence anyway.
A gentleman like you would never do such a thing.
Absolutely.
My reliable old sounding board. Very little tissue to cry over. Oh.
Well, maybe if you let the public know you had feelings instead of crying over me, you might stay in office. I mean, if they knew you had some emotions, and you weren't a cold-hearted cow face, we wouldn't even be having this conversation.
I know you're right, but you have to have a tough persona in this male-dominated political landscape.
Claire knows, you know, about your indiscretion.
True, but no, she wouldn't say anything. It wouldn't be in her interests anyway.
No, I'm just thinking of the suspects.
The spell will wear off any moment, Prime Minister. You
better
better finish your conversation quickly.
I will if you shut up.
Oh, sorry, I spoke of Stuart.
Shut up!
Yes, do shut up, Catwoman.
No. Humphrey, I know it wouldn't have been Claire. It's why I can't understand how it got out in the first place. Maybe it's one of the staff. I mean, they hear everything, you know.
Do they?
Oh, yes.
I'm glad they can't hear me.
I'll get it. Oh, Sir John. Come to see the Prime Minister.
Well, sort of. I've come to retrieve my... Well, I've left my overcoat in a study.
Have you written your poison pen letter yet?
No, just get my combi, that's all.
Oh, I hope it chokes you.
Oh.
Oh, Humphrey. Oh, no. The spell's worn off. Now I'll never know if he really loves me.
Oh, you have already had longer than 10 minutes, Prime Minister.
I'm sorry, Soph.
Oh, no.
Oh, well, I'd best be off, I suppose.
Oh, no. If you stay, maybe you could understand his news.
Well, I'll leave you for a moment, if it's okay with you. I'll go and get one of your lovely coffee pot things, if it's all right with you.
Well, I need the toilet. Sir John's presence always gives me the desire to have a pee.
Charming! I still intend to write that letter, you know.
Sod off.
Huh.
Sir John, can I have a word?
Well, I suppose.
Now that Matilda and Sophie have gone, I've never really... It's only tonight I've realised how much she cares about me. I just don't want to see her toppled now.
Did you get to love her?
Don't really know. I love Humphrey.
Well, the fact that she's a liability to the party doesn't change.
You've been Secretary of State for donkey's years. Surely you can spin something.
You're the one who spilled the beans on her.
Yeah, but you know I didn't.
Well, after what I've just told the committee, I mean, how can I not speak to the speaker again now? I mean, things being put in motion, Claire. Oh, well.
Well, what?
Nothing.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Prime Minister, but the person who told Sir John about your rent bill...
Administrative error, please. Oh my God, I can still hear Humphrey. The spill hasn't worn off.
No.
Oh, wonderful.
I was just pretending so I could find out who leaked.
Oh, yes, and?
And the person who told Sir John was Claire.
Claire?
Well,
Yes. Humphrey?
Do you have something to tell me, Claire?
No.
I know it was you who grasped me up to Sir John.
she was perfectly right to tell me.
I was tricked. Tricked by you and by Humphrey.
Eh?
Oh, didn't you, little traitor?
I'm sorry, Soph.
Well, she was right to tell me.
But she didn't have to tell you anything, did you?
No, but
Well, why did you do it? Why did you tell him?
well, we met at the conference and we just kind of clicked, and I wasn't meant to, but we clicked and we ended
yes,
up in a
but why?
relationship.
Why did you tell him about me?
Because
Yes.
I'm a member of the Labour
Ah!
Party.
Oh my God.
My brother's the leader of the opposition.
Oh my God.
Oh,
He asked me to get close to you at the conference because I was there for the journalist thing, and you know, we just clicked, and it's just been great ever since.
You thought that if you came on to me, you'd use entrapment, and then if I did something wrong, you'd watch me fall from grace.
Yes, but it didn't take my stuff out. I'll go. I'm really sorry, Sophie.
It's Prime Minister to you and you won't clear your stuff out, because if you clear your stuff out, I can't throw it out. I have got to swim across the Serpentine to wash away the lies you've told me over the last 7 months. You... Just go, you lying journalistic scumbag!
Well said, Prime Minister. Now throw some of that spirit at the electorate.
Sure.
Well,
I won't pack. I'll pack my stuff up. I'll pick it up tomorrow. I'm really sorry, Sophie. I'll go. Losing Humphrey's love will be punishment enough.
well. Yes, well, between ourselves, I think we probably would get through a confidence motion, you know. I mean, soundings, there's no real desire in the House to bring down the government.
Yes. Well, I think I have to take a long, hard look at myself.
Yes, right, yeah,
Yes. No think tank this time, though. I'm going to go to the people. The people of Britain. And you know I'm going to do something radical. I'm going to take Humphrey with me.
That should get you out of office even sooner. I mean, what a stupid idea. I'm going to be chuckling about this all the way home.
I can't believe what Claire did. She shared my bed. She used to... Sorry, you didn't want to know, did you?
Correct.
Well, I'll be off now. I'm sorry the spell didn't wear off.
Oh no, don't be. It's the best thing that's happened all evening.
Well, I'm no spin doctor, Prime Minister, but if you turn up to a press conference and tell everyone you've been speaking to the number 10 cap when you've got Humphrey tucked under your arm, well, the minute I cops will come and carry you off.
Well, I'm not going to tell them that, obviously. It's our little secret. Mine and Humphrey's.
Well, I'll be off now. I'm so sorry that Claire turned out to be such a scheming bitch. It's funny, isn't it? You think you know someone and, you know, you're going along in life just thinking everything's calm and lovely and you think you know them and then you don't. Anyway, I'll be off. Bye, Humphrey. Bye, can't hear me. Oh dear.
I'm absolutely exhausted now, though. How could Claire have played me like that?
No, she fooled me too, Prime Minister. Don't blame yourself.
What if she goes to the press, Humphrey? Voters don't like Prime Ministers with broken relationships. Actually, they don't like any senior politicians with broken relationships. Maybe Darris's marriage will break down and that'll put an end to his tip for the Prime Ministership.
Well, she won't splash a failed relationship over the papers because it will make it harder for her to find someone else.
That's true. But she could do an expose, though, couldn't she? My sex life with the Prime Minister, something like that.
Well, even though she is a scheming bitch, I believe she really meant it when she asked Sir John not to proceed.
Yes, well...
I don't think she'll drop you in it. I'm sure it will all come to nothing.
Well, I'll tell you what I am going to do tomorrow. I'm going to call Darius in and get rid of him. He'll be harder to punch on the backbenches, less of a threat.
And how about a wider reshuffle? I mean, Tony's a tit. You could throw him out too. Give you a reason to hold a press conference.
Now that's a good idea.
I think there was something you wanted to say to me, wasn't there, that you haven't said yet?
Yes, Humphrey, there is. What I'm about to say, I mean with my whole heart. I love you.
I love you too.
Humphrey, will you accompany me to the next press conference?
I'd be delighted.
Yesterday, some extraordinary events occurred, and I was forced to take a really thorough look at myself, both as a person and as your Prime Minister. And I promise with all my heart that I will be a better Prime Minister than I ever was before. I know I became one because my predecessor left mid-term, and I know you didn't elect me, but I promise that things will get better. And by the time we have the next election, you won't have to vote me out if things don't get better, because I will stand down. My first job now is to hold a cabinet reshuffle, and then I will do some road shows, and I will listen to what you, the people, really want. I know by saying this, by pledging this, I'm putting my future on the line, but I know things will be all right. Won't they, Humphrey?
Yes, Prime Minister. Podium. You can always tell when you've got a good director and a good cast, because none of us have been injured and it's the end of the run now. No one's throttled Doug either, which is great.
Not often anyway.
Well, it wanted to.
And I'm sure you all agree, don't you, that Her Majesty's government at the moment couldn't organise a turkey shoot in Bernard Matthews' back garden. But this cast have been wonderful, haven't they? And so has Doug. And we have got a little something for you, Mr. Director.
You're very kind, aren't you?
Chosen by me, personally.
Well, thank you, Humphrey. Hope everyone's enjoyed it.
Yeah,
Thank you very much to all the cast for all the hard work that they put in. They really have worked hard to try and put it together. But the star of the show is definitely Humphrey, I think.
Yes.